so pretty, don't we?
Do we? I hope so.
Yes.
You do.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
I love your hair.
Thank you very much.
It's lovely.
I love your hat.
Thank you.
This is going well.
It is. Nice compliment, Misha.
Yes.
Alright, let's go. So, hello everyone and welcome to day 6 of the Cambridge Film Festival. I'm Max with the vlog, and here we have filmmaker and friend of the festival, Ryd Cook.
Hi.
How you doing? So, how you doing with the festival so far? It's
I'm
almost
doing really
over.
well. I've just saw Train to Busan, which I was most excited about, so I was really chuffed that I was able to see that.
That's good.
Just fit it in with, you know, all of the screenings and projection work, because I'm working as a projectionist as well.
Okay.
And then yeah, this morning I had my own film screen for the second time, so yeah, it's busy but great.
That's good. Well, yeah, as you said, you had your film screens twice at the festival.
Yeah.
Was it a good reception? How do you think it went?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. So we had the film was called Single to London. It got screened for the first time on Friday night. It's part of the Central Harbour East screening, and it was screened with a bunch of other short films, all of which were very, very good. So it was really good to be amongst, you know, a good selection of short films. So yeah, I was really impressed with the other films. I met some of the other filmmakers to chat to them a little bit.
That's good.
There was one called Present that I really, really liked. And yeah, I was really chuffed with how my film was received. We did a Q&A afterwards, and we got a lot of questions. And yeah, it was just a pleasure, really. It was really fantastic.
That's good. And so, how did it come about? So, like, I remember sort of your films from Trident Fest years and years ago, and it's very interesting your evolution. It's sort of, I remember one of the first ones I saw of you was a film you made specifically to have someone's head blow up.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting to see you start from that and then come on to this filmmaker with very. I remember your film was it Aviation.
Aviatrix.
Aviatrix. That was
That's it,
last year. It was a very sort of very deep film about sort of identity and stuff. And then you have Single to London as well. So have you noticed this transition, or have you just kind of gone with the
Yeah,
flow?
well, I think it has been a transition, but I think it's also been like finding your voice. I think any filmmaker has times when they're sort of like, well, they keep making films, and then as you continue to make films, you actually sort of begin to find your voice and actually what you want to say and how you want to say it, the kind of thing that you want to do. I mean, my first ever film that screened with Trident Fest was called Away, and that was like a relationship drama.
Yeah.
And that was always the kind of thing that I wanted to make, but I hadn't quite figured out how to do it yet, or at that stage I wasn't really a writer. You know, I had the idea of brothers, you know, chatting to each other, and I got someone else to write it. And then, you know, with the head explosion one, that was me being inspired by my peers, you know, doing something quick. I wanted my head to explode. I liked acting. I put myself in the film.
Of course, yeah.
You know, and that was in the vein of sort of getting it done, you know, and so that's why that happened. But as I've continued to make films, I've actually decided and realised that actually I've got stories myself. I've always related to the stories, like in Aviatrix. I didn't write the film, but I co-wrote it, so I understood what the character was going through. And all of my films, actually, I always understand what the character's going through. And basically, I guess Single to London marks sort of a point in my career where I've begun to write my own stuff, so I can, you know, directly relate to what I'm directing, and also bringing in that thing of, like, you know, with Juice, the head explosion one, I starred in it myself.
Yeah.
So again, Single to London is just sort of getting it out there, getting it done, but also me having wrote it and knowing what I want to say, knowing what I want to do. I know my voice now, so that's where I've got to, I suppose.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, now you know your voice. I mean, what does the future hold? Are you going to do more short films, or maybe venture into that wonderful, mad territory that is a feature length?
Sure, absolutely. So both. So I've got 2 short films that I've got in development.
Okay.
They're in various stages in different drafts. I think one is like draft 3, and another one's like draft 14.
Okay.
So there's those, and I'd love to get funding for either of those to go ahead and shoot. So I'm in the process of looking at funding applications and that sort of thing. So I'd love to get a short film funded. And then I've just started. I've been working on the synopsis for a while, but I have written a synopsis for a feature film.
Okay.
It's called Jonah, and it's a relationship drama set in Cambridge.
Yeah.
And it's the original idea didn't actually come from Single to London, but now I've actually brought in elements of Single to London. So it's similar in the way that you can hear the main character's thoughts. The main character has a similar goal. He's plucking up the courage to talk to someone, and actually the opening scene is very similar to what Single to London is. But the film is written by me. It's about my own experiences. So again, it's Single to London was about something that literally has happened to me, and Jonah is a kind of sort of merging of my experiences. As it's about anxiety and self-esteem and knowing what's right for you relationship-wise. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I've written the synopsis. And I've just started. I think I've written the first couple of scenes for the feature. So I'm going to go ahead and write that. And then, it's just a case of applying for funding, really. And then if I get frustrated and the funding doesn't come quick enough, I'll still be working towards it, but I'll go ahead and shoot some other stuff.
I mean, would you ever consider, say, like funding websites like Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
Perhaps, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at just funding bodies at the moment. I want to try that first. I feel strange, a little strange about that way of funding. And it doesn't mean, at the moment, I don't really want to do it. Yeah. But it doesn't mean I won't do it. That's how I feel about it at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I'm very intrigued by the fact that you said if Jonah gets funded, then it'll be filmed in Cambridge, which I think is quite good, because it's very odd that Cambridge, as a film festival, is very well known, but in general, in terms of films actually, set in Cambridge and stuff, it's kind of very lacking.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, and I think whenever we tend to see Cambridge on film, it's always to do with the university or Stephen Hawking or education or these big sort of historical things or whatever. The kind of Cambridge I want to put on screen is the kind of Cambridge I know. And the kind of Cambridge that I haven't really seen on screen.
It's that weird mesh of old and new.
I mean, I kind of, I want to keep it real basic. And on that note of funding, if I don't get the funding, I will just go ahead and shoot it. Yeah. And it's low budget enough to do that. And it's setting cafes around Cambridge. There's a scene like Parker's Piece, there's scenes on Jesus Green, there's scenes of like skateboarding, and I want to show the kind of Cambridge that me and my friends experience, not the kind of Cambridge that everyone sort of thinks of when they, the people that don't live in Cambridge, they think education, university.
And rivers,
and rivers. But this is, hunting, for example, like that. That's not going to really be in my script. I don't think. I kind of just want to be just straight up honest about my characters and also about locations. Because I haven't seen that yet. That's the plan.
That's exciting. And so, so this has been screened. So how many festivals has a Single to London been screened at?
Oh, it's quite a few now. So it's like 5 or 6.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
And how did you manage to get those? How did you manage to get that film into these particular festivals?
We basically, so you apply on you sign up for Without a Box. You create a project, and then you just find festivals through that. You fill out all the details, and then you just submit. You had to pay money. But we were really lucky. We submitted Single to London to the Toronto Smartphone Film Festival. We got selected for that.
Oh wow!
That was the first festival we got selected for. And then I actually went out there because I have friends in Toronto, so I wanted to go and see it. And we were really lucky to actually win an award. So we won $1,000, it was about £500.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. And we decided all that money is going to go to putting the film into festivals. Yeah. So now we're using all that money. At the moment, we're currently putting it into different festivals. And it's doing pretty well. It's won another award since then. It's been selected for the London Short Film Festival, which I'm really pleased about. As well as Cambridge. I mean, it was really cool to be selected for Cambridge in October, and then London in January, because that's what the film does. The film starts in Cambridge and then goes to London. So I'm really, really pleased about that.
Well, I mean, congratulations on your success. And
Thank you very much.
I look forward to eventually seeing this feature film. Of course, if you need anyone to help out with behind the scenes.
Sure, I will let you know. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just to say, these, I'm just writing the script, so it will take a long time. I've got to do a lot of drafts. And but I'm really excited. I'm ready to take that step to feature. If anyone can support me in any way, that'd be amazing. just by following me on Twitter or liking on Facebook, or just any sort of support. I get a lot of support anyway, so it's really, really fantastic. The more people can share stuff around. My website's rydcook.com.
Plug.
And then you can get all the links from there. And subscribe to my YouTube as well. I do blogs. It's called vlogs, or no, they're like video review things, like a show and a podcast called Bros Talk Film. So if you're interested in film review stuff, if you're interested in this, you might likely be interested in Bros Talk Film as well.
There you go.
So check that out.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much. Cheers, dude.
Handshake. So
wonderful.
Informal. Well, that's the end for today. I'll see you later. Max and Ryd. Bye
Goodbye.
bye. Happy film festival flighting.
Lovely. 10 minutes. That's nice.
Yeah, excellent.
Thank you very much. That's really